Warmest Blessings, this is Mastershamanpalichee, and today we're going to do Pisces, reading for Pisces on what does your relationship look like this week. In this week, what's happening to your soul or your person's soul, what's going on. So I'm going to start out with a few cards here, shuffling here, and just take a deep breath for me. We're going to just take a look at your relationship, your love relationship, that is. Pulling up the card here. And then we're going to bring some spirit message as well. So my collective on Pisces, right now it's about fairness in your life, in your love life, especially your love relationship. Right now, the situation that you have gone through, now there's been like a tower moment or a moment of truth, and it was like destruction in the past. And right now in this week, it's time for fairness. It's time to get everything handled fairly, and there will be a fair event coming up for you where the righteousness that you are seeking is going to come into play. So where your soul feels like there is a need for this truth to come out, and it hasn't come out for quite some time. So you've been holding it in, Pisces, my collective. And so we want to bring in some kind of a fairness into this love relationship that you've been going through. Now, I also get the moon, but it is reversed. And there's a feeling of disconnection from your hopes, your dreams, the faith that you felt that you've had inside for the longest time towards your partner, towards this person that you have. And it's been a bit unwavering in regards to how is this all going to pan out. Are you going to be okay with them at the end of the day, or are you really not going to be okay with them and to be together again? So it feels like there's been some kind of distance with you and your person. I also feel and see as well that this fairness is going to come to a halt, meaning that there's after this week, there's going to be a halt coming in, so a stoppage, and a decision is going to be made between you and the person. And right now it's kind of 50-50. It's kind of up in the air of really what you're trying to expect. Don't expect right now. It's more like plan ahead for what you're going to say to your person, because right now you are a Pisces, so it's going to be dreamy times. It's going to be, you have an intuition. You're very, you know how to do self-healing mostly as well. So you know what you need, you know what you want, but you need to really stop being passive about what you need and want and be able to express that out more freely and not be fearing your person. Now, compassion comes in your heart when it comes to your person, even though it was not right or you weren't treated right. So this could be that, what some of you may have not been treated right. Some of you may have been just passive and okay with the relationship that you were in. So love relationship wise, your love has been given to this person, and you love them a lot, but you also have been passive and not really expressive because you've been fearing them in such a way. So you have pretty much lost hope on this love relationship. This week there's going to be a panning out. So panning out meaning there's going to be a sort of a connection back, but then this connection is going to feel like it's a new connection towards your person. It also feels like right now, it feels like it's going to be very tight or very fiery. The fire has already died down a lot from the past weeks, but the Nine of Wands allows me to say you are still in this disconnection from yourself, and it's been coming around the bend, right? Coming around the corner of you making up your mind of really what you need, really what you want to do. So right now it feels like you're overcoming this heat. You're overcoming this fiery part inside of you, this part that you cannot accept this person. However, you still love and care for them as well. Though you're going to try to make up your mind once you are able to see the person and what they are willing to do, willing to compromise with you, right? So I'll tell you right now that the soul of your person is ready to change. the soul of your person is on a high level from a 0 to 10. They are on a high 10 on what they really want now. They are now willing to commit to what you want. In the past, they were not. So right now, they are willing to commit to what you want. They are willing to change and make things fit together, compromise with you, and allow the relationship on their part, allow themselves to connect back to the relationship, to really say, okay, this is what they really want. I am seeing your person, this masculine energy, being that they truly want to keep the relationship. And right now, with what I'm pulling up in the card, is also telling me that you've got this. You've got this head on. The person is going to do really what you want. You've not had this before in the past. This is something totally new to you. It's something that has popped up new. It's more of a validation for really what you've been fighting for, with what you've been wanting and desiring in your love life, and that you have not gotten. And so in this week, it's all going to pan out. Something's going to come out in fairness to you. I also can see that the fury again, it pops out again with the Eight of Wands. It pops out again in that this fury that you've both had towards each other in the past is now at a halt, and it's going to become a very long-term halt once and for going forward, because your person is truly saying they do and they are going to change this time around. It's not going to be a repetition of what it used to be, where they say, okay, I will try, or hey, I will see what I can do. It's nothing like that. This time it's going to be set. I want to say set in stone, but it's not really set in stone, but it's more like a promise to be better, a promise to say that what they're going to do is what in fact going to happen. Now, there's also a righteousness. So if the Five of Swords comes up for you, there's also a righteousness towards this moving forward. You are going to feel as though you are giving up something again. You're going to feel as though you can't really truly believe in this person and what they're saying and what they're promising. But I want you to be confident that the righteousness, the divine intervention is going to come in this coming week to make things fair, okay? And they often say love is fair. Love isn't fair in love and war, right? And so, though it is true, the divine intervention or the celestial high guidance and the benevolence is coming in to say, hey, we know this has not been fair. And yes, we know that you should not trust this person again. And you shouldn't just let them off the hook or brush it off. And you aren't. But truthfully, in your heart and soul, you love this person a lot, right? This one person, you love them a lot, more than ever, right? Sometimes you even feel like you love them more than yourself. And you've been giving this and giving and being responsible, taking on your responsibility inside of this relationship. It's been very toxic in regards to the verbal things that has gone on. It's been very toxic in regards to mentally and emotionally what it has put you through. So you are feeling a little bit devastated that this may not go in the way that is fair for you, right? In the way that is fair for you. You're afraid that this is not going to be fair. So I want you to reassure you, my Pisces collective out there, that no matter how it goes, the divine will intervene and celestial benevolence will make things fair. And it is true that with the king of the cards that I've gotten here, right? Here we go. The King of Diamond comes through. And with this masculine energy, with him, this masculine energy being unsure in the past, I will say that he is definitely sure now. There's no unsurety about it. I feel that this masculine energy has now gotten a taste of his own medicine, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to make it work because they know how it feels now to be in their own energy. They know how it feels now that they cannot gain a successful, abundant energy within themselves, by themselves, right? They are feeling the energy of low vibrations at this time. And no matter how far and wide they reach, they aren't able to get this type of energy when they got it with you. So I want you to know that though you may be in tears after the whole fairness thing comes through, because you feel like it's all these things are going to repeat again, the things that in the past are going to repeat again. I want to reassure you that this time around, this person, masculine energy, is fairly sure that they are committed to the love relationship, committed to be faithful, committed to be committed to you, to be loyal to you, to do whatever they need to do to make it more fair, because it hasn't been fair. I also want to say that your temperance, your energy on being patient with them needs to say, I know it's really hard at this point in time, and it's going to be hard in the future when you're with them, but they are changing. So now you also have to say, I'm willing to also bring in that change, and that I'm not going to, though I was patient with them the whole time through, the whole years through even, right? For some of you, it's been years and years, like 20, 30 years. And it's been this connection, though they disconnected. You're like pulling the strings together. You're also tying the knot together. No matter how loose this knot gets, you are retying and tying it over and over again, and willing to do whatever it takes to keep this relationship going. But now you're at the halt point. Now you're at the point where I'm giving up. And I want to tell you that it's only fair and righteous that if they give in, that you will also allow yourself, through the divine intervention, through the celestial benevolence energies that will come in to make this situation right, that you will allow yourself to give compassion again, once again, because you are also a healer. You're a healer of the situation, of your love life, of your abundance that you deserve, and you well deserve it. And this is a test for you, my Pisces collective, that will you overcome this whole situation again? But now, with this time being almost towards, like, this is the end, this is the edge part, right? That you're getting towards the edge and you can't really stand it anymore. But if you're able to do it this last time, it's like you're really, digging, and you've both been digging, and now you've gotten to this really thin wall, and just one more hit and that diamond pops out. And this is where you're at right now, Pisces, okay? Pulling up another card here for you on this part where, how can you let this go? How can this just be released, right? With this divine intervention. So it says, this card literally says, right, with the full moon card, don't let pride get in the way, or don't let pride get in your way, right? It's the full moon. And so with the Leo in insight, this means that it's really time to bring the confidence inside of yourself where you can say what you really want without fearing the person, without fearing what the person wants, right? If they're gonna start arguing with you again or bickering again with you. Now it's time to say, this is what I truly want. And you haven't been able to express yourself in this way, Pisces, but you will be when this fairness comes through in this week. Also, be very dramatic about it. You're not used to being this dramatic person, but now you will need to start to stand in a dramatic sense. Because if you don't stand in a dramatic sense, your person is not going to understand you and in what you really truly want. And so, not letting pride get in the way, but then also don't be passive again, right? Allow yourself to express, to have charismatic part of you, to allow yourself to express freely, and then just be yourself again in who you were, maybe even before, if you look way back for some of you, maybe even before you met this person, who you were then. And this is the person who you need to become again. You need to revisit this, Pisces, because this is the way to the future in regards to your relationship with the person, right? The person that you love. So not allowing pride to get in the way and allowing your temper to just really go way down. I know it hasn't been truthfully righteous for you in the past. And for some of you, it's been the way long past, right? It's been a long time. And so now it's like, don't let pride get in the way, though you can be prideful and you have every right to do so. But then at the same time, allow yourself to be generous about your love, your affection, your compassion, how you are and how you really are, how you truly want this person to see you. Because you really are a compassionate being a Pisces especially. You're very intuitive and you know just what you need, but then you've been holding back, and you can't deny this. You've been holding back along the years, for some of you, on what you truly want in your love relationship. So right now, what is happening in your love relationship is you finding righteousness and fairness into the relationship, and to make it stay, to make it permanent. And I'll tell you this right now, that the masculine energy that is wanting this is true right now. They are being honest with you. They will be honest with you when they see you again, if you haven't seen them in days, right? It's been a separation for both of you. But I'll tell you right now that the king of diamond comes out. So there's from a 0 to 10, there's a high 10 level of this person doing what they say. And I know it's going to be feeling very scary to be in this situation again. But with the divine intervention, you must trust, and trust the process, trust the true benevolence. Because really, if you really truly did separate for a long-term period, you just know in your heart and soul that this is somebody that was your soulmate. This is somebody that was, for some of you, a twin flame. It's a very deep twin flame that feels like a soulmate. And it's almost like you were inseparable, right? You are inseparable in certain ways. But because it's hurt you so bad that you don't feel like that you can allow this person back into your life. But because the divine is going to intervene, they know that this has been so dramatically unfair, and that they will come, the celestial benevolence is going to come in and bring a miracle to both you, the feminine and the masculine energies in this love relationship with you that you've had, Pisces, to make it correct. And yes, physically, mentally, emotionally, you're going to feel afraid, but I want you to trust in the process. Trust that your benevolence, of the celestial benevolence energies, is coming in through the star that you were born. And though you feel exhausted, the star that you were born in, Pisces, is bringing in this great lighted energy, right? This super lighted energy to cover you, to protect you. At the same time, allowing this masculine energy to say, yes, I will do what you need and want, because this is what I truly need and want as well in my life. Warmest blessings, Pisces, and my collective, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.